We welcome you to Cascade High School for Endeavor Communications' presentation of IHSAA Volleyball. The final week of the regular season sees a pair of conference rivals colliding here. It is the Eagles from South Putnam against the Cadets from Cascade. Alongside Pete Gasho, Greg Rakestraw with you here on Endeavor Communications. Great to provide a little high school volleyball coverage for you. And for Pete, you know, it's kind of the last chance for these two teams to kind of fine-tune their games. The sectional drawing happened earlier this morning. Both of these two in the same sectional playing at Monrovia starting next Tuesday. And for Cascade, Pete, it's senior night. That's always special.
Yeah, definitely. And you'd think that both of these teams right here would like to get a good win before you start in those sectionals.
Quick look at the West Central Conference standings. Again, Greencastle, the top team in the West Central Conference this year. This is the final conference match of the season. And as you can tell, and the overall records struggling for the teams in the West Central Conference this year, but a chance for both of them to get a good feeling going into postseason play. Let's talk now about the starting lineups in tonight's matchup. And first for those, we have the visiting side in the Eagles of South Putnam. And by the way, they're kind of doing a different take on the school colors. Normally blue and red at South Putnam. They'll be wearing the pink uniforms that you are seeing this evening. Now for the starting lineups for the Cadets from Cascade. They'll have the libero in their lineup in Madeline Sappenfield as well. Time now for our keys to this game, and let's show you those here in a matter of moments. Our keys brought to us again by the folks at Endeavor Communications and eShield Security, providing security protection for your home or business, powered by quality Honeywell products. Call 1-800-922-6677 for a free on-site security quote. Blockers at the net, and really, Pete, that's a key when you get kind of to the smaller levels of volleyball. The teams that can get up there and play above the net are playing at such a huge advantage.
South Putnam, they've said they struggled this year due to youth and lack of experience, and they'll need to block well at the net here tonight to, stay in this game.
When it comes to aggressive serving, that's a fine line to walk, Pete. You want to get those free points when you can, but the thing that you even more so want to avoid is giving points and the serve away on service errors.
You want to work the zones here, and you want to get that. You want to get them to move around. You want to create bad sets.
And limit mistakes. That's something that both teams want to do. And frankly, Pete, we say that about any sport this time of year. You know the postseason's just around the corner. You'll be playing your best at this sport going into that postseason.
A lot of young players on both of these teams. One senior on South Putnam, 3 seniors for Cascade, but other than that, then you jump down to your juniors and sophomores. So when it comes down, you want to limit your mistakes. You got a lot of young kids. That's a big part of that.
Let's focus on our impact player of the game, and we'll start with South Putnam, and it is Miranda Bigler, and she is the setter, which means, Pete, she runs this offense for the Eagles.
8 assists versus Greencastle, and she's one tough cookie.
And now for the home squad, the Cadets from Cascade, Rena Salih, and she is one of the 3 seniors playing their last home match tonight.
403 assists for her and 27 aces. This girl knows how to play.
Again, Cascade and South Putnam just moments away on this senior night here at Cascade High School, and that'll do it for our Endeavor Communications pregame show. Back with the starting lineups, first serve, and more of the pregame festivities in just a moment as you're watching high school volleyball on Endeavor Communications.
Endeavor Communications has been your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. By providing crystal clear voice service, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems to help keep your family safe, and IT services for home and business, Endeavor continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about all Endeavor services.
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Endeavor eText provides outstanding IT and computer-related services for your home or business. Whether you need a simple home PC tune-up or a large-scale network installation for your business or your municipality, Endeavor eTechs is your final destination for all of your IT needs. Maintenance agreements are available and services open to members and non-members alike. Call 1-877-524-9109 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details.
Welcome back to Cascade High School. Greg Rakestraw, Pete Gasho with you on Endeavor Communications, your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. Talk about our X factors in tonight's game, and we start with the home team from Cascade. J.C. Lewis, tell us about her skills for this Cadets Ball Club.
J.C. Lewis is considered a powerhouse hitter, and she will be very strong at the net tonight. She's got 198 kills and 79 blocks. Number 14, J.C.
There you go, our X factor for tonight's contest. Our officials for this evening's match, Gary Middlebrooks and Robert Wilkins, will handle the activities. Rally scoring, we'll play best of 5 sets in this conference match. Final senior night match for 3 of these young ladies from Cascade High School. In the IHSAA conducted the sectional draw earlier this morning. South Putnam drew the bye in the sectional. They will play the winner of county and conference rival North Putt and Covenant Christian, while Cascade will play Cloverdale in the sectional opener. That sectional is contested at Monrovia, and that'll take place next Tuesday.
That'll be a tough first draw.
South Putnam in the pink serves first. Bit of a miscue on the service reception by Cascade. Then an overpass by South Putnam, and the opening point goes to the Cadets. Little question on the rotation, seemingly we got it figured out. Libero and Sappenfield to serve. South Putnam goes over on 2. And good crafty play that time. Lewis, talking about being the X factor immediately, did a good job of steering this around the blockers, but also, Pete, avoiding net contact.
Definitely. Picked a nice little spot there and took it home.
First 2 points go the way of Cascade. So Lee sets across.
That one drops.
Lexi Blackburn, not exactly the full swing, but found the touch nonetheless, and that's 3 in a row now for the Cadets.
Kind of caught them off guard there, you know. I think they expected something harder and faster to come across. Good serve.
Sappenfield makes it 4 in a row for the Cadets.
Boy, those are tough to get to. Look at this. Strong, right in a perfect spot.
And a miscue that time by South Putnam. Miscue for the Eagles makes it 5-0 in favor of Cascade, and we'll see a substitution here enter for South Putnam. Lois Cheatham, a sophomore, will enter. A lot of sophomores and juniors on this varsity roster for South Putnam.
Yeah, they go right to her.
Right down the middle. And the block is there.
How about that for the next factor?
J.C. Lewis, her 64th block of the season, leading the team in that category. And the first point to South Putnam goes with the service mistake by Sappenfield. Mackenzie Myers now to serve for the Eagles. Good job by the hitter so far for South Putnam, by Cascade, as that'll sail long. Pete, they're not over swinging. They're just making sure, hey, this is what I can control. This is the touch I'll put on it. It's good to see.
Just getting it over the net and, letting it play out. Let them make the mistakes.
Emma Harrison will enter for Cascade. They will normally play about a 9-player rotation in terms of looking at their sets played over the course of the year.
Oh, good job of getting it over.
Going over on 2. South Putnam responds to that. Now Cheatham. They'll set middle for Lewis, and there's no answer for that for South Putnam. If Cascade gets to that point of their offense, that's easy money for the Cadets.
Take a look again right here. Nobody home. Strong.
Dobson's got a little bit of size for South Putnam to try to counter that, but not much help in that department. First swing for Harrison is a good one. And that one off the block and down. First point earned by the Eagles.
Great job. Replay.
Take a look at our Endeavor Communications replay. Dobson now to serve.
Oh,
That's in play. Harrison arcs that to the back corner. One of the bigger swings we've seen from South Putnam so far goes to Hewitt. Good dig by Dobson. And couldn't control the reception that time. It was Lily Stein, a freshman, that couldn't steer that one in the right direction. Now we'll see Alexis Brown re-enter for the Cadets. Brenna Sally to serve.
oh, nice serve.
Sally, the setter, as you see here, over 400 assists on the season, entering tonight's match. A rare full swing from the libero from the back row. Don't see that very often. And Cheatham wasn't exactly sure where her teammate was going to be on that, and now a 10-2 lead for the Cadets.
Tough job right there. Just misjudged it.
You look at Katie McElhaney, the head coach for Cascade. Sally takes a swing from the back row and timed that one beautifully. Dobson wasn't sure she should make a play on it. We had the angle from up top. That one was going to fall, and South Putnam will take a quick timeout. So we'll momentarily step aside in the first set. Our score, Cascade 11 and South Putnam 2. Back in a moment on Endeavor Communications.
Hey, check it out.
When it gets cold, feels like the end. There's no place to go, you know I won't give in. No, I won't give in. Keep holding on, 'cause you know we'll make it through, we'll make it.
This broadcast, a presentation of Endeavor Communications, where they have eVoice telephone, offering 20 popular calling features available, including the popular voicemail, call waiting, and web portal access to manage your features online. Call 800-922-6677 or visit weendeavor.com today. Greg Rakestraw, Pete Gasho with you. Our first chance to be here in the Cascade Gymnasium. This is a cool old barn.
I think it's one of the neatest one I've seen, you know, in my travels at least so far. I love being able to be up here and look down upon the play.
Off the block, great diving effort by Sally. Good swing by Lewis. Right idea, just a bit too strong. Hewitt couldn't keep it in play. Point goes to Cascade.
Strong hit this time. A little too strong. Definitely what they need to do.
Speaking of too strong, the second service error by Cascade to give South Putnam a point. We'll now see Taylor Van Sickle re-enter for the Eagles. Good looking serve that time by Van Sickle. Block is there,
great
and
block.
point is there as well. Nicely done. Lily Stein, the freshman, earns the point for South Putt.
Well timed that time. At the net. Jump. Perfect block.
Back-to-back points for the first time for South Putt.
Oh.
That streak ends right there as that one finds the end line. Point for Cascade. Andrea Schmidt has re-entered. One of the three seniors being honored here on senior night. Another one in Lewis will serve. Back to a 10-point advantage for the home side.
Another well-placed serve.
Good job by Lewis on the coverage.
Oh, good.
That
good
ball's
decision.
in play. For those not familiar with the sport of volleyball, roof is in play. Just obviously speeds up your reaction time. And the point goes to Cascade.
And that's exactly what happened. Some girls got tangled up on the floor, and they were unable to get to the ball after that.
This one makes it to the back row. Aggressive play by Jill Hunter. And contact with the net made by Van Sickle for Cascade. Or excuse me, for South Putnam, point to Cascade. Cadets have it in cruise control here in set number 1. Line drive serve that Bodorf was able to get, but
no communication that time, Greg.
Yeah.
Both of them looking at each other. You got to talk.
Bodorf again, the libero with the reception. Now Stein, block is there, but she can't play it a second time, which she did. Now the officials didn't catch it. Should have been the end of the point, but we play on. And Karma has a way of working those things out. And you can see the look on her face like, I thought the point was over.
Mistimed at the end there.
Because she played it twice, which, if you couldn't tell, is not legal in the sport, but hey, mistakes happen. Well, they tell you in all sports that have a whistle to play until that whistle, correct?
There you go. That's right. Nice job of just getting that over.
Yeah, Hunter steers that one over. Good-looking swing and give the point to South Putt. I believe that was Hewitt that got the kill that time for the Eagles. And it was.
Good to see them fighting hard still.
Through the double block of both Brown and Hunter.
Earns the serve.
Ball still in play, but no angle to attack at that time for South Putnam. Schmidt to serve. Good job to keep that ball in play by South Putt.
Definitely.
Salih will set. Middle set for Hunter. And again, solo block, you like the effort of Stein, but normally unless you've got two blockers, it's not going to be successful.
You got to have somebody there to back you up for those tip balls like that. And you're right. That was not much you could do at that point. Good idea.
Salih will respond in the same direction, tries to go over on 2.
There you go.
Good dig by Sappenfield. Blackburn will steer it to the back corner. Set across. Nope, Hunter will take it in the middle, and that one kind of in between two different players. Brown on the set attempt that time. Just the 6th point of this opening set. And Salih can't get it to go.
Good idea. Try to slide one across there.
South Butler's trying to get some momentum going into set number 2 to hope to make that a bit more competitive. Not much Salih could do there. So 3 straight points now for South Putnam. Pass behind Hunter. And they're going to call her for the lift and having to go back and get it.
Kind of, you can see it roll off the back of her fingers that time, you know.
Sappenfield, good eye. Allows that one to sail wide. Brianna Stevenson now will enter to serve for Cascade. Good look on the replay. That one missed by a foot or two, but Stevenson gives it right back. Cascade letting South Putt hang around here in this opening of our best 3 out of 5. Off the one-footed slide, and that's done perfectly.
Now they got it going on.
First time we've seen Cascade run the offense here on the slide, and with a player of that height, that's always a good play.
That's beautiful play right there. It's exactly how you want to do it.
Tappenfield, who served 5 consecutive winning points for Cascade to start this match.
Looking for an open spot. Nice.
Free swing by South Putnam. Better dig by Cascade. Hear the communication. Cascade players saying free ball. They'll try the slide for Lewis. The net took some of the sting off that one.
Oh, good idea. Tough.
It was possible for that ball to stay in play, but I don't think geometry-wise it was possible for that ball to be retrieved by South Putt. Cascade a couple of points from taking set number 1. And that's a case of you got it right there.
Yep.
A Baker's dozen plus 1 of set points here for.
Those are those little mistakes that you can't afford when you're in a game like this. You want to finish strong here no matter what the score is.
They'll set middle for Lewis. Block is there. That's Dobson that took the pace off that one. They'll set across for Blackburn.
Ooh, tough one to play, but good job.
Now Lewis. And nothing that time that Lily Stein could do about it. And a dominant opening set goes the way of Cascade. After set number 1, our score, Cascade 25 and South Putt 10. We'll come back for set number 2 in a matter of moments as you're watching high school volleyball here on Endeavor Communications.
Endeavor eShield gives you peace of mind that your home, family, and business are safe. eShield provides burglar protection, leak detection, carbon monoxide, smoke and heat detection, and asset protection to secure your valuables. And of course, there's 24/7 monitoring. Total Connect Remote Services controls your system through your smartphone, tablet, or any other wireless device. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications, we protect what you cherish most.
Okay, Josh, do your stuff.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Canned foods only, guys.
Sometimes you gotta live what you believe, open your arms, cause that's where it starts. Right here with you and with me. What the world needs now is love.
Generosity, pass it on.
A little help from up above. Faith to me.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Enjoy the freedom of independent living with Endeavor's Medical Alert System. Contact emergency help or a loved one through the water-resistant two-way voice pendant. It's as easy as pressing a button to call for help in and around your home. The Medical Alert System is easy to use and connects to your landline telephone. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details. Endeavor Communications. We protect what you cherish most.
To set number 2 we go. First one goes the way of Cascade by a score of 25-10. Endeavor Communications offers eForce Internet. Offers a variety of internet speeds that fit your family's needs. Surf the internet faster than ever before with internet speeds up to 50 megabytes per second. Call 800-922-6677 or visit weendeavor.com for all of your telecommunications and technology needs. Other teams in the sectional at Monrovia, which gets underway next Tuesday. Cloverdale, North Putt, Monrovia, Covenant Christian, and Speedway So pretty good geographic group there. Of course, all of the members other than Greencastle, who's in a larger class in the West Central Conference. And then Monrovian Speedway, who formerly were members of the West Central Conference. Monrovia leaving at the end of the last school year to join the Indiana Crossroads Conference, which is a 2A league primarily, with a couple of single-A schools in Cecina and Lutheran. And then one now school in 4A in football, 3A in other class sports in Beech Grove. That's become kind of the small suburban conference in Indianapolis, if you will.
One thing I always wondered, and I don't know this answer, was when they went to a class system, did they separate the volleyball and the football and the basketball into separate classes at the time?
I will explain it to you.
Okay.
First point is set number 2, and that one airmailed to the back. And the answer is football is its own classification because it is a boys-only sport, obviously. So you only measure on the boys in a school, classes grades 9 through 11.
Okay.
But then volleyball, baseball, basketball, softball are all using the same measurement classification.
Okay. I always wondered
So
that.
if nothing else, you learned something tonight.
Okay, that's great. No, yeah. That's fantastic.
And hopefully had a good time in the process. Point goes to South Putnam, 1-1 here in set number 2.
I always have a good time with you.
Well, that's kind of the idea. We're doing something wrong.
That's right.
Bigler on the
Whoa.
serve, and that is well done.
That looked like it hurt, too. Goodness.
Well, something that South Putnam didn't have in the second set, or the first set, rather, a lead.
That's
Bigler, a freshman. He was our impact player of the game for South Putnam. And this one, perfectly placed behind the back row. Point to the Cadets.
That'll tie it up. Another spot right there. Nobody home.
And again, what's been impressive to see from Cascade, again, there's no overswings. Here, take the swing, more about placement than power, and this level you can certainly win with that.
We spoke about it with the mistakes, playing mistake-free, and by doing that, they're not causing or forcing any mistakes on their own side.
Now we talk up the mistakes, and there is one by Sappenfield. The miscue gives the point and the serve back to South Putnam. And of the teams in that sectional that we referenced, another point for the Eagles makes it 4-2. 2 teams will enter with records over 500 on the season. And those are the 2 schools from Marion County. Covenant Christian 17-11, Speedway 22-7. Harrison now will re-enter the match for Cascade. And it's now tied up at 4 apiece. Been a good last few days from an athletic standpoint here at Cascade High School as you watch the replay of this serve. Bring this set to a level 4-all position. Congratulations to the girls soccer team here at Cascade High School. They won their sectional on Saturday. A first in school history. Championships for most of the fall sports are just getting underway. Lewis.
Oh, how about that one?
Great job to keep that in play by Stein, but the next touch by Van Sickle wasn't as good, and make it 4 points in a row now for Cascade. The volleyball tournament starts next Tuesday. It concludes November the 8th at Ball State University's Worthen Arena. The soccer tournament began last week, and it concludes November the 1st at Carroll Stadium on the campus of IUPUI. Sappenfield played a 50-50 ball there. And not the best swing that Lewis has ever had, but looks like a beauty in the box score. Point to Cascade.
Take a look at one more time here. Kind of out in front of her, and she reaches out for it, but able to get a hand on it, and it, does what it needs to do.
You always have to have the ability in the sport to swing around the ball or the pass. Good look by Saleh, and look at that topspin bring that ball down. Not very often the setter gets to get a kill.
That's a pretty nice shot back there.
That's one you'll talk about on senior night.
That's beautiful. Gotta like that. tough one also.
Overpass there, and an easy kill for Lily Stein.
That's one of those thank yous. Right back to you.
No time for the opposing team to prepare a block or anything like that. Tough set by Sally and better play by Jill Hunter.
Boy, that was just beautifully placed. Good eye. Just looks over and sees that little spot's open and lays it right in.
And for the most part, the Cascade hitters know they're not going to get a block coming from the other direction. That one misses wide. Put a scare into the Cascade players for just a second. The effort by Blaze Modorf, the libero. Net contact made. So a giveaway that time by Cascade. That would have been their point, but Harrison made contact with the net.
Game's a lot tighter than the last game.
Hunter with the full swing. Set middle for Hunter. And too much. We're seeing a few more errors by Cascade here in set number 2.
Definitely. It's almost like they loosened up almost like too much.
Well,
after that first game.
Mentally, sometimes it's tough to keep that focus when things have gone so well for you.
I think this is one of those games, though, you definitely want to put this team away in 3 if you can do that. So regaining that focus here is really important for them.
Brianna Stevenson now will re-enter. 11-8 in favor of the Cadets. And Stein gives another point away. Cascade played in what most schools normally do over the course of volleyball weekends, played an invitational over the course of Saturday. Ended up getting 4 matches in total. Those Saturday matches go best 2 out of 3 as opposed to 3 out of 5. Woo. Well done by South Putt. Bigler ends up winning that one for the Eagles. Bodoff now to serve. Giving a timeout here to South Putnam. I think we had a bit of a substitution error, I believe, that time. So that's the reason for the momentary timeout given. So as of now, South Putt is set to serve. Let's see if that continues. But to finish the thought, Cascade 4 matches played over the course of the weekend, had wins over Clay City and Cloverdale, who again they will see next Tuesday in the sectional. Lost to Guerin Catholic and another team from the sectional in Covenant Christian. Teams will load up on those and play as many of those Saturday tournaments as possible. Well, both teams continue to kind of talk strategy on the sidelines and look at the Cascade student section, checking out the activities this evening. I think once South Putnam breaks out, we'll have a quick conversation as to exactly how that substitution occurred or what the issue may have been. Seemingly everything taken care of, and back to action we go. Just tucked inside the antenna. Blackburn is there. Middle set to Hunter and put away. Well, not surprising giving Hunter Zayat that she gets second on the team in blocks, only behind J.C. Lewis. And really, Pete, it gives them kind of multiple options to work with, whether it's Hunter or Lewis in the match.
She went right after the sophomore there and put it right down.
Tough swing that time by Dobson. Sally again goes over on 2. Dobson tries the same and earns the point for South Putt. And kind of has a sheepish grin on her face about that thing trickling over the net.
South Putnam continues to hang on right around this 3-point deficit and just trying to get over that hump.
But that'll help for Cascade. Really haven't seen South Putnam on a consistent basis run an offense for an attacker, while we're seeing that from Cascade most points. Beat him there. It has to go over and will do so. And this one will be a little bit too strong. Mistake by the lone senior on the South Putt roster, and Cascade's lead now has grown back to 5. Largest was 6 here in set number 2. Line drive service mistake by Blackburn. She's just a sophomore. Blackburn would have been in play if Bottorff had let it go. Right decision to play that ball. And this one a bit too strong. Set across that time to Schmidt.
Back to 3 points again.
Schmidt entered this match leading Cascade in digs with 2:12 on the year. And that point goes to Cascade, but Sally's going a bit too soon, I think, Pete. I'm trying to go over on 2. Especially knowing they've got such a height advantage.
That's for sure, yes.
This Cascade team tonight. Cascade entered this match at 12-8, 18 on the year. South Putnam's 3 wins this season. Making it more competitive here in set number 2. Great dig. Lewis will try again. And contact made by Lewis into the net. Down to a 2-point deficit here.
Hanging in there. Making it difficult. You can hear the talking a little bit more on this side now, this game, you know.
And that's a good-looking swing that time for Katie Hewitt. 5 of the last 6 points now have gone to South Putt.
Something you didn't see or hear in that first set, and then they seem to be more in tune here.
And then the error on the pass. All tied up at 16. There's absolutely nothing that Schmidt could do with that one.
Good block. I love that, going right back at him again. Oh.
And one of the better rallies of this match goes to Cascade. Lewis on the serve. A couple of mistakes have put Cascade back on more solid footing at 18-16.
Ooh.
2 South Putt players nearly collide going for that one. And those are mistakes you simply cannot make at this time of year.
Got to get it over.
They do. And Hunter misses. Right idea, right offense, just couldn't connect that time, could the sophomore.
Take a look one more time.
Van Sickle on the serve.
Oh, campfire.
How you do that on 2. And by the way, great use of volleyball terminology, my friend. Well done.
The old campfire.
Break out the s'mores, 1917.
Oh, wow, good dig.
Better block.
That was.
Right idea by Stein. It's really the only play she had.
Beautiful block.
But because she was almost doing that blind, couldn't see the double block was there waiting.
Both of them up there, right on time, nowhere to go. Tough ball to play.
Yeah, Bigler trying to do a bit much on that one. And I think South Putt's going to take a timeout here. And we will do the same. As you see the mistake made there on replay. Cascade 4 points away from making this a 2-0 lead. And we're back in a moment as you're watching high school volleyball here on Endeavor Communications.
Watch TV Everywhere is a value-added entertainment option which gives Endeavor television subscribers the ability to watch TV programs on their PC, laptop, tablet, or smartphone. When you subscribe to an Endeavor TV package, you receive select TV programming that is available in that package free of charge. You can view Watch TV Everywhere program just about anywhere. All you need is an internet or Wi-Fi connection. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about Watch TV Everywhere.
Endeavor Communications offers e-television, ETV television. Brings the world of television entertainment into your home. Programming includes popular movies and sports, including Big Ten and SEC networks, not to mention the NFL Network. Call 800-922-6777 for more information. And that's a free point for Cascade. Overpass on the serve. Free ball for Hunter. And suddenly Cascade 2 points away from claiming a more competitive set number 2.
Yeah, well, it looks like to be a very close game. Cascade able to put everything back together again and start to pull away.
Bodorf on the service reception. Sally sets. Hunter is there. Block is there. Nicely done. And again, Stein is just a freshman, and you can certainly see that there's some potential here for South Putnam years going forward. Hewitt to serve, a junior. Sappenfield did a great job to get to it, but couldn't control it.
South Putnam not ready to go away.
That serve fell off the table. Went a little further towards the back. Solly goes over on 2, and South Putnam can't pull it out of the net.
Works out for her again.
And now 5 set points here for the Cadets. Sally. It's the benefit of the friendly tape on senior night. Blackburn, good looking swing. Hewitt coming out of the way, and if she didn't, I'm not sure that doesn't go down anyway. Point and set goes to Cascade, 25-10 in set number 1, 25-19 in set number 2. We're back for set number 3 in a matter of moments as you're watching high school volleyball on Endeavor Communications.
Would it be okay if I sat here? Is she serious? Whatever. New girl.
Yes, words can't bring me
reaching out. Pass it on.
So don't you bring me
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Time is now! Now, let's go! Go, boys, ready? Don't wait. It's over. You kidding me? Touchdown! Let's go!
New from Endeavor Communications, a hometown telephone provider for over 60 years, Business Phone Solutions, making businesses accessible anytime, anywhere, on any device. Increase your office efficiencies while reducing costs with a reliable phone system that delivers superior voice clarity and convenient calling features. Endeavor Business Phone Solutions offers a low, set monthly fee and a reliable nationwide IP network for businesses of any size. Call today for a free quote at 1-844-3-HOSTED.
Set number 3 about to take place here at Cascade High School. This is our final match of the volleyball season on Endeavor Communications, which means we are going to be back for the basketball season. We'll have Monrovia and Cascade on the first Friday after Thanksgiving, December the 5th, and then girls basketball between Cloverdale and Eminence. That is on December the 9th. WeEndeavor.com will have more information on our upcoming boys and girls basketball schedule for you.
I can't wait to see a basketball game in here. I think it's going to be really neat. Love this kind of atmosphere, this gym.
We'll get to ski schools like Monrovia, Eminence, Cloverdale, Cascade. South Putnam to serve. Emily Baugh out there for the first time for South Putt, wearing number 7. Hunter, a little ambitious on that one. Not a great set. That play was kind of off from the start because of the service reception. South Putnam claims the first point of set number 3. Sally sets across for Blackburn, and again, Blackburn trying to do a little too much with that. Katie McElhaney with a quick ward or two for her team. One to end this one in 3. Sappenfield plays that one to the back. Sally did a great job again. I'm not sure what was more impressive, earning the point or defying physics by not touching the net. He was eyeballing the stitch count in the net that time.
Nice.
Point to South Putt. Byers exits as Bodorf comes in to serve. And this one hammered home.
Woo! Hello.
That's one on senior night to brag about.
Take a look at that one more time. Get out of the way.
That one does stay in the antenna. And Lewis, I like the sportsmanship. Didn't celebrate that one. Felt bad immediately.
Yes. He turned even away from the net.
Sally again, really was the only play she had that time because of the way that ball was passed to her. Almost impossible to play that ball back to a teammate. South Putnam back in front. And that one just does miss wide. And the line judge.
They don't agree, that's for sure. But
who's a Cascade junior varsity player. Getting grief from her fellow students about being so gosh darn honest.
They'll get it back. How about that?
By the way, the replay shows she actually made the absolutely right call.
She made the right call, definitely, yes.
I see the banners promoting good sportsmanship here at Cascade. She's doing it by her duties as a line judge this evening. Sally on the serve. They'll set for Lewis.
Wow.
And Lewis has it dialed in. That one hit the end line.
Oh, yeah.
Great camera work from that corner to show you that's absolutely on point. This one misses a little bit long. Wasn't too competitive in set number 1, much closer in set number 2, and kind of follow that trend here in set number 3. And a little help from the tape that time. I think that was tape and not off the block. I could be wrong about that. Either way, the point goes to Cascade.
Take a look right here.
And that wasn't the tape. That was just a direct shot off the hand that time that steered that ball sideways.
Just the way it came out, yeah.
Sally will steer that one over. Block is there.
Nice job. Look at that.
And that one does hit the sideline. Good job by the freshman in Stein.
Great reaction.
One is set for Schmidt. And that's going to be a double hit. Oh, I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm going to say net contact with Stein. Saw the whistle immediately after the reception. Assumed that was the call. It was not. Usually you get the benefit of the doubt on those serves these days.
Freshman, she does something good, then goes right back and does that.
Kind of what being a freshman's all about.
I believe so.
Good looking swing there.
She looks good, though, I'll tell you that. Gets it again. Little off on that one.
And Cascade back in front 8-7.
You could tell. She said, that was all me.
Hunter with the full swing. Stein got a piece of that. And that one also hits the sideline, and Sally's asking for a better break here on senior night. That's 2 in a row that she's hoped had been wide, and neither one of them were.
Tie game again. Things close.
Look on the sidelines. Kristen Hendrick, the coach at South Putt.
Can't give them away. Make them earn them. Make them earn them.
Brianna Stevenson now back in for Cascade. Block is there. Net contact is there. Mackenzie Myers made contact with the net. Well done by Dobson.
Definitely.
Neither team able to get much momentum going here. It's kind of a point back and forth in either direction. Tough ball. Good job to track it down. That's Bigler that got there for South Putt. Tappenfield will take this one.
Good swing and hit that time. Ooh, nice dig.
Diving effort by Stein. Longest rally of the match at this point. And it's not done yet. Blackburn there.
Hit it over. Oh, wow.
And a nice round of applause from the Cascade students. Lewis now returns. Sappenfield to serve. One of 4 players that had over 140 digs on the year entering the match.
Good dig that time just to get to it.
That ball had to go over on the third touch from Mackenzie Myers. I think that serve was designed to be that shallow, but it worked.
Tough.
Well.
How about that?
Better job by Bigler to keep that in play. And Lewis is there, and Dobson had that ball go right off the hands and straight down. Largest lead for Cascade here, and what could be the deciding set for them at 13-9. And again, a little bit of communication issue that time between Dobson and Myers, and there's going to be limitations you have from an athletic standpoint, height, whatever the case may be, experience. The one thing you don't like seeing if you're the coach at South Putt is seeing communication problems on the last week of the regular season.
When you played together for this whole season, you definitely, I mean, that's something that should just come natural for you.
Those are things you can correct. Great diving effort. Woo! But Sally couldn't keep that one in play. Point earned by Cheatham, the sophomore for South Putt. Now Myers on the serve. Sally sets across for Lewis, and that one misses long. I think she wants the ball right back in her direction. Not happy with herself on that swing.
Bring it back. I'll fix it.
Don't get it here. We'll set across for Hewitt.
Oh, tough.
That was kind of a 50-50 ball. There was a late kind of call for out. I think that ball was going to fall in. It's off of Stevenson. And now 3 points in a row here for South Putnam. Set across to Lewis, and very little that Stein could do with that. And Baugh gets the point for South Putnam. Just up and over the double block.
Yep, nobody home. Snuck it behind him.
Middle set, and Lewis made contact. Point to South Putnam.
Right back to a 1-point game, Greg. Quickly.
And a giveaway by Cheatham. Alexis Brown now will re-enter.
Cheatham, she's got the height, you know, and she's got that volleyball build. She's just a sophomore, you know, and the inexperience there, but you really feel like that's somebody that they really want to work with and get some more playing time.
Sally probably tried to do a bit much with that one. A 5-point lead down to a 1-point lead here for Cascade. And Sicko will enter to serve.
See the girls in South Putt, but they're smiling and Putnam, they're smiling, you know, and coming off the floor, so they're having fun.
Dig by Bodorf. One of 5 juniors that we've seen play tonight for South Putnam. A tough ball there. And that point is going to Cascade because, again, Stein made contact with the net. Tremendous play that time by Schmidt. She avoided that same fate for Cascade. Set across for Hunter. And off the block and down. No lead bigger than 5 points here in set number 3. Tough serve.
The line drive.
Sally. Earns the point. Again, net contact made. Sally was dangerously close to maybe a lift.
That's
that
what
time.
I was looking at. That's kind of what I was.
And certainly our referee has a much better view than we do. That's eye level for him, and that one above the eye level of the South Putt players as Lewis gives one away on the service miscue.
Sends that one well out of bounds.
Hunter, good looking swing, finds the line.
Boy, she could taste that one from the set, I guarantee you.
That heard a roar from the home fans tonight. Cascade 5 points away from closing this one out. The roof ball always favors the home team. They know the angles, they know the bounces, and South Putnam going to ask for time trying to get this organized before this match comes to an end. We'll quickly step away. 21-16, Cascade in front as you're watching high school volleyball on Endeavor Communications.
Are you a fan of exciting action, great sporting atmosphere, and good displays of sportsmanship?
I am definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value. Are you a fan of amazing spirit, incredible drama, and affordable ticket prices?
I'm definitely a fan.
High school sports, pure spirit, pure sport, pure entertainment value.
Tonight's match presented by Endeavor Communications. You can increase office efficiencies with low set monthly fees with Endeavor Business Phone Solutions. Call today to receive a free quote at 844-3HOSTED. Well, set for Hunter. And an overswing and then some that time by Mackenzie Myers. Not generally the direction you want to set that, but Sally did a good job of working around it.
Oh, nice.
And got off the block and down that time. Got the point, did Myers for South Putt. Little tape didn't hurt either.
No.
Dig kept in play. Yes. Inside the antenna and found the tape.
Amazing. I couldn't believe Myers stayed out of the net with that.
Freshman Stevenson on the serve. Middle set for Hunter.
Oh.
And that one misses.
Woo, boy. I'll tell you what.
Take a look here. We'll have a good angle of it. Tough to see. Impossible to tell at that speed. Hunter tries a little less velocity on the shot the next time. And that's a fourth touch. You're not getting nervous if you're Cascade yet. A couple of points away from that status. And now you're not nervous at all. You're thinking about closing this one out.
That was big.
As 5 match points coming up here for the Cadets.
That's just mean right there.
And that'll do it. A senior night win for the Cadets from Cascade. The final score this evening, 25-10, and then a pair of sets of 25-19 and 25-19. We're back to wrap it up in a moment as you're watching high school volleyball on Endeavor Communications.
That sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Endeavor Communications has been your hometown telephone provider for over 60 years. By providing crystal clear voice service, super fast internet, exciting television entertainment, security systems to help keep your family safe, and IT services for home and business, Endeavor continues to be the leader of technology in our communities. Call 1-800-922-6677 or go to our website at weendeavor.com for more details about all Endeavor services.
Welcome back for the final time here on Endeavor Communications presentation of high school volleyball alongside Pete Gasho, Greg Rakestraw with you. 25-10, 25-19, and 25-19. Cascade gets their 13th win of the season, while South Putnam falls to 3-16 of the season. And a great send-off for those 3 seniors here in their final home match at Cascade High School. Pete, your final thoughts?
Great job, by Cascade here tonight. But, man, the hats off really to South Putnam here for making those last 2 sets, everything that Cascade could offer. I really like the play of some of the freshmen that they got, Bigler and Stein, and especially the junior Myers. Just a fantastic job, though. Other than that, number 7, Jill Hunter for Cascade. Just what a night for her.
Time now for our player of the game, and that's going to be one of those 3 seniors in J.C. Lewis. And, again, you really could have probably went with either her or Hunter. So to the senior goes the tie. Both those 2 are players that simply Pete South Putt had no answer for tonight.
J.C. Lewis was just tough tonight, and really she took over from set number 1, and she just made her presence known.
Again, a great pleasure to be here at Cascade this evening. We'll look forward to being here during both the girls and boys basketball seasons. Our next high school sports telecast on Endeavor Communications will be on December the 5th. We've got Monrovia and Cascade boys high school basketball. Go to weendeavor.com for more information. Again, this reminder, you can discover how you can save money by bundling your Endeavor services by giving them a call at 800-922-6677. For Pete Gasho and the rest of our MTC Sports crew, this is Greg Rakestraw. Thank you so much for watching High School Volleyball, presented by Endeavor Communications.